Hello and welcome to Around the Region. I'm your host, Whitney Stinson. On the program tonight, Lloydminster is gearing up for the Terry Fox Run. Cancer fundraising is top of mind and the $5,000 goal is still at large. But first, Lakeland College is a busy place this month. Here to talk about its progress is the president, right now on Around the Region. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. In studio now is Glenn Charlesworth. He's the president of Lakeland College. Thank you so much for being on the show today, Glenn.
A pleasure to be here, Whitney.
Now, you know what, Glenn? I've heard so much about Lakeland College lately that I don't even know where to start. You must be a busy man.
There's lots of things going on, and I've got great staff that make me look good all the time. So I don't take any credit for anything good that happens. There's all kinds of things happening, and I've got some fabulous people doing some great work for the college. So.
Let's start maybe with maybe one of the more downsides. The residence was totally full, which is a good side for you, but down for the students who needed a place to live. Right. Where are you guys at with that? Do you have students in houses now?
I think we're covered. We are at capacity.
Yeah.
We had a good response from both communities, and so we have students living in town as well. But so short term we're there. Longer term, we've got to think about what we're going to do, because I'm not sure if we take another bump up in enrollment, it's going to be a challenge, but where we're going to put everybody. These are the great problems to have, though, that come with growth.
Right.
Rather that problem than I've got half empty dorms. So.
Sure thing, sure thing. So are you thinking of building another dorm in the Lloyd campus here?
Actually, we're looking at doing a partnership where it's too early to talk about it yet, but we've got some folks coming down to talk about building a dorm on our campus. And in Vermilion, we're looking at the potential of building what we're calling an eco-dorm, which would be almost a net zero type of residence.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it would have we'd have all the tricks of the trade when it comes to environmental and alternative energy use. So we'd have windmill and geothermal, and we'd be using the rainwater and cisterns and all that kind of neat stuff. So we're looking at that one, so that may come about as well. So we've got a lot of interesting projects on the residence side.
That is really interesting, and that would fall right in line with the Vermilion campus's sort of mantra. It's agriculture focused, and also you have a couple of new energy programs there as well, correct?
That's right, and we have an environmental research center there as well, so it would tie in very nicely with that. So.
And let's talk, speaking about partnerships, let's talk about that agriculture partnership that you just announced recently. That was really fantastic. How are the students faring? Well,
I think they're still in shock. I mean, this came as a complete surprise. It was a great secret, and nobody could say anything to anybody as we held this under wraps for about 3 or 4 months. It was about 2 years in the making, this agreement with New Holland. And they are just incredible corporate partners. They have just helped us out so much. We went in and we were looking for a solution to technology. We want to provide our students with the latest and greatest technology in agricultural sciences. But as with any field, technology is expensive.
Yeah.
And so to keep up was a challenge. We called on New Holland. They are providing us with new agricultural equipment. Now, I'm talking about the whole suite, everything that we use, combines, tractors, smaller equipment as well, sprayers, balers. And they're going to replace it on a regular basis so that our students will be working on the latest and greatest equipment every year. It's just a tremendous coup. Phil Allen and his development team did a great job. Josie Van Lent and the agriculture team did a great job. And of course, our friends, our partners at New Holland, I can't say enough good things about them.
How are the students going to benefit from this? Are these new equipment that you're working, is that industry standard? Like, is that what they're going to be working on when they leave college, hopefully?
Absolutely. Okay. And there, of course, our students work on the student-managed farm, so it's not just life in the classroom. The student-managed farm expanded last year with the acquisition of 1,500 acres, and now this year with the acquisition of new equipment. It's probably not a surprise that our agricultural enrollment's grown by almost 100% in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah. Is agriculture still your focus? I mean, you opened as an agricultural college about 100 years ago now, and still you're enhancing that program. Is that something that you guys want to be known for? Absolutely.
It's one of 4 areas that the Board of Governors decided to focus Lakeland College on going forward: agriculture, environment, emergency services, and energy. So we're going to be known regionally, provincially, and nationally, and internationally for those 4 areas. That's not to say we're going to stop doing the other programming that we're doing now that is tremendously valuable from a regional standpoint, such as university transfer and business and upgrading and other programs like that. But we are going to be known for those program areas because of our history, our expertise, our current reputation, and some of it's our location. Energy, we're in the middle oil and gas fields in Alberta and Saskatchewan. We're in the heart of it. And, so we're going to make ourselves a reputation there. We're restructuring to do that. We just appointed Kara Johnson as our dean in that area. So we're really, and she's done some great things already, we're really looking at making a presence there, and that leads us into our Hoot project, which is another project we're working on. So.
Well, let's talk about the Hoot project just on the other side of this break.